10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey everyone, it's George from Blockchain DXB. You're listening to Crypto and Coffee at 8. Now, how Crypto and Coffee at 8 works is Monday to Thursdays, 8 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. We cover top news and information related to Bitcoin, blockchain, beyond blockchain, and cryptocurrencies. We also follow two news and information related to Dubai, UAE, and Middle East in the world of Bitcoin, blockchain, beyond blockchain, and cryptocurrencies. Now this is followed by an Ask Me Anything series, where you listeners can ask any questions about Bitcoin, blockchain, beyond blockchain, and cryptocurrencies. So let's kick this thing off. Hey everyone, it's George from Blockchain DXB, and today is the 1st of October 2021. I'm hoping the last quarter is great for everyone, especially the crypto market. In Dubai, the 1st of October marks the beginning of Expo Dubai 2020. So the Expo Dubai 2020 goes live. This is a huge event for Dubai and the Middle East, probably one of the most important events in the history of Dubai. Now we have a lot to talk about today from the cryptocurrency world. We're going to be talking a little bit about the Expo 2020, which goes live today, the 1st of October, till the 31st of March 2022. We're also going to be talking some interesting news about Jerome Powell, who has said that he has no intentions to ban Bitcoin. And Kraken has found out some loopholes in Bitcoin ATMs. We're going to be exploring that in just a little bit. And there's some really interesting and funny research done by traders of crypto.com in UK, and they are not entirely sure if Ethereum is a cryptocurrency or a drug. And Cardano is apparently a cheese, so we're going to be discussing that. And some two use cases of Postage and blockchain, and this is to do with Switzerland and another country, that is Russia. And we're also going to be talking some news about NFTs and DC Comics. And going to UAE, we have some massive news. The first news that I'm going to be talking about is about World of WEB3 Summit to take place on the 14th and the 15th of October 2021. And blockchain economy, which is at Expo 2020 Dubai, which will take place as part of the Expo 2020 Dubai 2021. So welcome guys, it's 8 a.m. You're in Dubai. You're listening to Crypto and Coffee at 8, where we cover 5 news and information pertaining to Bitcoin, blockchain, beyond blockchain, and cryptocurrencies. How the series of episodes under Crypto and Coffee at 8 works is, we usually cover 3 news and information pertaining to the price of cryptocurrencies and some major breaking or mega news. Occasionally short and sweet news as well. The other 2 news and information is related to Dubai, UAE, and Middle East in the world of Bitcoin, blockchain, beyond blockchain, and cryptocurrencies. Now ideally, I also have an Ask Me Anything series from 8:30 a.m. to 9 a.m. Since it's the 1st of October and since it's Friday, there will be no Ask Me Anything series. Let's kick this thing off. Welcome everyone, today is the 1st of October and I'm really excited about Expo 2020. Expo 2020 goes live today in Dubai till the 31st of March 2022. Expo 2020 is a world expo currently hosted in Dubai in the United Arab Emirates. Now originally it was scheduled for October 2020 and it was supposed to be till the 10th of April 2021. However, as we all know, due to the whole COVID-19 pandemic in all of the world, the new dates have been chosen and it's from today, 1st of October till the 31st of March 2022. Now despite it being postponed, organizers will still keep the name Expo 2020 for marketing and branding purposes. It is the first time that a world exposition has been postponed to a later date rather than being cancelled. This event is huge for Dubai, and believe it or not, the way how Dubai does things, it's absolutely unbelievable. In case you want to find out more information about Expo Dubai, go to www.expo2020dubai.com. Expo 2020 Dubai is the first World Expo to be held in the Middle East, Africa and South Asia region, with over 192 participating nations, each with their own dedicated pavilion. Expo 2020 is the most diverse in the history of the event, so absolutely a huge event in Dubai and also for the Middle East. Now, starting with the price of cryptocurrencies for the 1st of October, historically the last quarter of a year is bullish for cryptocurrencies. As of 1st of October 2021, the global crypto market is currently at $1.94 trillion. So since the last 24 hours, it is already up by 3.96%. The total crypto market volume over the last 24 hours has also gone up. Currently, it is at $91.78 billion. So since the last 24 hours, it has increased by 3.54%. The total volume in DeFi is currently at $14.68 billion. Look guys, I've been saying this for the last few weeks. DeFi is gradually increasing. Since the last couple of months, there was a lot of news about NFTs, and during that time, if you look at the volume of DeFi, it is slowly and gradually increasing, and DeFi accounts for 15.99% of the total crypto market 24-hour volume. The volume of stablecoins is at $74.63 billion, and stablecoins accounts for 81.31% of the total crypto market 24-hour volume. The king of all kings, Bitcoin. The price of Bitcoin is currently at $43,686. Now, since the last 24 hours, Bitcoin has gone up by 3.20%. Ethereum has also crossed the $3,000 mark, and it is currently at $3,021. It is up by 3.04%. Cardano is also marginally up by 1.19% and is at $2.12. With the price increase in Bitcoins since the last 24 hours, even the dominance has marginally gone up to 42.60%. Since the last 24 hours, the dominance has increased by 0.22%. Yesterday, when someone asked me a question about how many different types of cryptocurrencies are there, and I checked that there are over 12,200 different types of cryptocurrencies. Out of them, Bitcoin's dominance is 42.60% and Ethereum's dominance is at 18.40%. So just Bitcoin and Ethereum accounts for 60% of all the cryptocurrencies. That is over 12,200 different types of cryptocurrencies. A lot of them are not the right types of cryptocurrencies. Please bear extreme caution when you're trying to invest or even trying to research about cryptocurrencies. Now we're going to explore the market. The last quarter of 2021 seems to have a good start for the cryptocurrency market. As I mentioned earlier, historically, the performance of Bitcoin and most of the cryptocurrencies during the last quarter is much better. And the answer is pretty simple. Towards the end of the year, people tend to get bonuses. There's a lot of financial incentives given out to employees by the employers. So what is it that they do? A part of it, they tend to buy cryptocurrencies. And the major thing is the way the Biden administration is printing money. Those funds are also invested into cryptocurrencies. There are talks that the Biden administration wants to print another $4.5 trillion. They have already printed $14 trillion. Now, if you go back to the 2008 financial crisis, which was one of the worst financial crises, the amount of funds printed by the administration back then to recover all the losses was only $750 billion. Due to the COVID-19, the Biden administration and the Democratic Party have already printed $14 trillion. The comparison is absolutely mind-boggling. Apart from that $14 trillion, they want to print another $4.5 trillion. Because there is so much of money printing going on, a majority of the chunk will get into the cryptocurrency market, and the last quarter definitely might be extremely bullish. Chairman Jerome Powell of the Federal Reserve said that he has no intentions to ban Bitcoin. Jerome Powell testified before the House Financial Services Committee on the 30th of September. That was yesterday. Now you can go to YouTube, or you can also go to my LinkedIn profile and see the actual link. If you are watching through the entire video, it's over 2 hours long. The question that was asked about CBDCs and stable coins is roughly around the 1 hour 17-minute mark. So you definitely go and listen to the entire thing. You can probably listen to it at 2x the speed or 3x the speed. And that was the time when Jerome Powell said that he has no intentions to ban Bitcoin. The start of the video is absolutely terrible. Maxine Waters, who's a Democrat, had a terrible start for this session. She started by saying something really negative things about the previous administration, and that's not a way to start any session. So I would recommend to even skip the start, so you can directly hear what Jerome Powell and Janet Yellen are talking at the committee. Moving on to next news, that is about Kraken. Kraken's security labs have identified vulnerabilities in commonly used Bitcoin ATM. They published a blog, and the blog is really long but really interesting details in that blog. They have an article and they published a video as well explaining the security flaws in Bitcoin ATMs. In a nutshell, a large number of ATMs are configured with the same default admin QR code, allowing anyone with a QR code to walk up to an ATM and compromise. So there's a massive risk for your Bitcoin and your fiat currency as well. So read through the entire article on the Kraken blog, or you can also go to my LinkedIn profile. In case you don't want to read it, they have a video explaining what the security flaw is. And yesterday, I believe I talked about Bitcoins of America, which has quite a lot of Bitcoins in US. They had recently added Ether or Ethereum into the ATMs. So please bear caution when you're using Bitcoin ATMs. Moving on to next news from UK, and this is more of a funny news. Researchers at traders of crypto.com found some really interesting insight about UK's views on cryptocurrencies. Now they surveyed quite a lot of people. The details of the survey is mentioned in that post. The survey shows 64% of Britons believe crypto is not a safe investment. The funniest thing is, when asked about Ethereum, they did not think that it is a cryptocurrency. They thought Ethereum is a drug, and Cardano, they thought that Cardano is cheese. So absolutely funny stuff. So go through that survey. They have given details in terms of how many people were involved in that survey. They have some really interesting information about Dogecoin. Surprisingly, the popularity of Dogecoin is much better than Bitcoin as well. And even in Dubai, when I talk to people about, cryptocurrencies, they probably have heard of Bitcoin, they have heard of Ethereum. But the moment you ask them about Dogecoin, the first thing they say is, yes, that is Elon Musk's Dogecoin, isn't it? And I have to explain it to them that no, it is not Elon Musk's Dogecoin, but this is the power of social media, and this is the power of Elon Musk. Pretty much everyone has heard about Dogecoin. It could also be possible because it is a meme coin, and the photo of a dog, that's one of the reasons why it is catchy. What was a bit disappointing about this particular survey is the survey did show that 64% of Britons believe that crypto is not a safe investment. And this again goes back to lack of understanding of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. Now, I do remember having attended my first session in 2013, and there were talks that we are at an infancy stage and everything is still new. They should give the comparison to internet. We are in 2021, and the same comparison and the same examples are still being used. Guys, look at what has happened to Instagram since 2013. It probably didn't even exist in 2013. Look at what has happened to TikTok. I'm pretty sure TikTok did not exist or wasn't as famous in 2013. they have gained a lot of momentum. It has become mainstream in just a matter of a couple of years. So if you were to ask me, Bitcoin and cryptocurrency should have been at a much better scale at the moment. Even Vitalik Buterin, in the interview with Lex Friedman, he said that Bitcoin is solving the problems of 2008, and so is Ethereum as well. So there needs to be a lot of momentum, a lot of user onboards. Moving on to next news, and these are the two use cases which I particularly like. Both the news is related to Postage from different countries. One is from Switzerland and the other one is from Russia. Now regarding Switzerland National Postal Service to debut crypto stamp on Polygon. This works similar to NFTs. So the Swiss crypto stamp is a digital collectible NFT which is linked to traditional physical stamp issued by Swiss Post. Now what I would recommend you to do is go to my LinkedIn profile, and there is a fantastic blog which is written, and the article is written, I believe, by Cointelegraph. So on the 25th of November of this year, Swiss Post is launching the Swiss crypto stamp, the first stamp of its kind in Switzerland. The crypto stamp consists of two parts. While it is a physical stamp worth 8.90 francs, every crypto stamp also has a related digital image. This digital image shows one of the 13 possible designs, is stored in a blockchain and can be collected, exchanged and traded online. Now with the Swiss crypto stamps, Swiss Post is bridging the gap between physical and digital worlds in philately too. So definitely a great use case. They're trying to merge NFTs with Postage, and they're doing it using blockchain. In similar post, Russian Post is also planning to employ blockchain technology in parcel tracking. A blockchain-based tracking system will help Russia Post save time and valuable resources. The only drawback that I find about the Russian Post is that the information is only as good as the input. So the person who's inputting that detail needs to be extremely cautious. There are some more news that I'd like to cover today, that is about NFTs. NFTs are back in the news once again. Czech aristocrat family are turning to NFTs to protect a 700-year-old art collection. The Lobkowicz collection has survived Nazis and Communist parties. To preserve art in the age of COVID-19, what the family is doing is they are turning to NFTs. Now, having overseen the collection for 700 years, the House of Lobkowicz is pinning its hopes for cultural preservation on an invention that wasn't around maybe even 7 years ago. So they are moving into the NFTs. So what I would recommend you guys to do is go to decrypt.io and read through that blog. They have fantastic artwork as well, something really authentic and unique. At the end of the day, it's over 700 years old. So definitely worth looking into. Now moving on to news about DC Comics and NFTs. News BTC by Bitcoin.com has just reported that DC Comics aims to release one of the largest NFT drops ever at this year's fandom in partnership with Palm NFT Studio. Now the event takes place on the 16th of this month. So in case you want to find out more information, go to dcfandom.com. Some of the NFTs would feature Harley Quinn, Wonder Woman, Batman, Superman and Green Lantern. So definitely great news to see DC Comics and NFTs together. Moving on to news about UAE. The first news that I'd like to talk about is Blockchain Economy Expo 2020 Dubai, which takes place as part of Expo Dubai 2020. The Blockchain Economy Expo 2020 claim that they are the first blockchain event in the World Expo history. Blockchain is a new concept. Now, being part of Expo Dubai 2020 definitely makes them the first event. In case you want to find out more information of this particular event, the website is www.blockchaineconomy.global. The event takes place on the 14th and 15th of November 2021. The stand is at Dubai Exhibition Center, Expo 2020 Dubai. Definitely a good platform to exhibit. A lot of visitors will be there in the next 6 months. In the past, they have exhibitors such as Crypto.com, OKEX, Ledger, Algorand, and Bitmain. The main organizer for this event is TechLib. TechLib is the main organizer for Blockchain Economy Summit, which is the largest blockchain conference of MENA and Eurasia region. Blockchain Economy Expo 2020 Dubai will be the most global blockchain event ever. It is a place where you can highlight your products and services globally and benefit from the genuinely professional connections. Now, why should you exhibit at Blockchain Economy Expo 2020? Exhibiting at Blockchain Economy Expo 2020 Dubai will give you a chance to be a part of the first blockchain event in the World Expo history. Cryptocurrency started as a silent protest. Now it's time to introduce it to the entire world. Build investor confidence in your brand. Create awareness of your company with more than 190 nationalities. Display your brand and promotional materials and various international media. Present your products and services that can be a solution to the economic collapse and take your place in the next financial revolution worldwide. So definitely loads of information. If you go to the website, that is www.blockchaineconomy.global, you will find loads of information. They also have this section where they talk about Citizens by Investment. Citizens by Investment is a great platform. As the blockchain economy team, their main goal is to bring together the crypto community and the representatives of all the fields they're highly interested in. At the previous blockchain event, they learned that the community, which pays a special attention to economic freedom, is very curious about alternative citizenship opportunities. So definitely go through their website. You'll find loads of information. And if you are attending Expo Dubai 2020, definitely worth attending their pavilion. Now, the next news that I'd like to talk about is about WOW Summit. The WOW Summit is also called as World of WEB3, hence the word WOW. The website is www.wowsummit.net. The event takes place on the 14th and 15th of October. It is the biggest blockchain event in the GCC region. WOW Summit will connect blockchain leaders, developers, crypto traders, investors, influencers, major decision makers, fund managers, VCs, angel investors, and CEOs of the biggest blockchain companies and family offices. The event takes place in Atlantis, the Palm, and on the 13th and 14th of October, they also have Understanding Bitcoins. Most likely, they might try to merge both of these events. So it'll be great in case both of these events are merged, or most likely they might be at the next venue as well. This is the first and the biggest NFT expo and auction. More than 100 projects, most famous NFT marketplaces will be holding an auction all at once. The agenda is really interesting. On day one, they will be talking about what is the future of crypto assets management companies in the GCC area, talking about UAE becoming the crypto harbor, the first changes and regulations made, and the latest updates in crypto regulations. They'll also be discussing blockchain in the government sector, example of certain practical use cases, rise of Bitcoin funds in UAE. 3IQ, I believe, was one of the first, and they'll be talking about the first steps made and the first lessons that they learned. They will also be talking about what is the future of crypto neo-banking, investment strategies for blockchain companies in UAE, crypto regulations from an Asia perspective, because in Dubai and Middle East you also have Sharia law. And on the 7th of October, I also have an event called as Pestle R Analysis, that is political, economical, social, technological, legal, environmental, and religious. So I'm going to be talking about how Bitcoin fits into the whole Sharia compliance situation. There will be talk about new regulatory framework for blockchain in EU, the battle between cryptocurrencies, stablecoins, and CBDCs, and I believe they might have a fire chat as to who will win. The crypto industry's revolt against infrastructure bill, crypto regulations, updates in the US, the potentials of crypto derivatives. These are the details that will be discussed on day one. On day two, They're going to be talking about Web 3.0, Metaverse, and new reality with NFTs. So it'll be really interesting to talk about Metaverse because Dubai there has been loads of events discussing NFTs. So loads and interesting talk will take place about NFTs, DAOs, that is decentralized autonomous organizations, as a new organizational form for companies, corporations and countries. So it'll be really interesting how government will get involved in DAO, custodial and non-custodial financial infrastructure instruments. In DeFi, understanding the systemic shift from digitalization to tokenization of financial services. Also interesting talk will be about upgraded Bitcoin and Ethereum 2.0, the future of layer 2 solutions. It'll be really interesting if they talk about Lightning Network, the event that plays on the 13th and 14th of October, that is Understanding Bitcoin. They're going to be talking a lot about Lightning Network and Liquid Network. If they merge both of these events, it just might be absolutely fantastic. They'll also be talking about the potential of multi-chains and future of multi-chain architecture. In DeFi, they will be discussing opening the new world of finance, perspectives of DeFi ecosystem development, taking into account the new regulations, NFT market overview, the challenges and opportunities. Guys, in Dubai, there's a lot of hype about NFTs. Pretty much every day right now, there is an event taking place about NFTs. They'll also be talking a lot of real use cases about NFTs, from art, gaming and music to even real estate, also custodial versus non-custodial NFTs. So that's all for today, guys, from the Crypto and Coffee at 8. And as I mentioned earlier, Expo 20 Dubai goes live today from the 1st of October till the 31st of March 2021. So that's all for today, guys, from the Crypto and Coffee at 8. In case if you guys have any feedback or suggestions, drop me an email to info@blockchaindxb.com. You can also check my website, that is www.blockchaindxb.com. If you like listening to this, please follow this podcast. Click on the follow button and share the word across. Thanks so much for listening and have a fantastic weekend ahead. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.